us a bit of insight into the cost of something like this overall? Your wife gonna watch this now. Just think about those figures you told your wife that it costs and the actual cost. Now just think wisely, Ameer. So if you look closely, I said the car is exhausted. The exhaust box has come off because Ameer's pushing so much power.
If you make power, then I know your car is strong.
What's up everyone, Fayyaz here from Snapshift Media. It's a lovely day today. Show you the view at the back. I'm out with a wolf in sheep's clothing today. If you look behind me, you'll see that I'm with a caddy, but it's no ordinary caddy at all. So caddies are usually known to be workhorses. People commute to them, they work. But you get some crazy people, like a good friend of mine, Ameer, that has turned this into an absolute monster. If you look behind me there, you'll see my bike. It has no duck. In Cape Town terms, that means that I got capped, I got trained. Couldn't believe it because a bike normally out accelerates most things at some point, and through all points I couldn't catch this guy at all. It's both an absolute monster, and I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw it on the road. I'm not going to talk too much. We'll hear it all from him. Let's go meet Ameer. So guys, this is Ameer Naika, a good buddy of mine. I've met him through the biking scene, and shortly afterwards I see this guy pop up at robot racing. And not in this machine, he pops up in a BMW X1. Also a monster, wolf in sheep's clothing. You like this vibe, ne?
Yeah, no, I love the racing. Racing has been with me for many years. Not really Killarney racing, but more street racing. So I had fun. Younger days, it's been good. Was into the sound first, and in my little Golf, city Golf. I know we all start somewhere. So I was in my city Golf. There used to be a 1.3 carburetor and put a 2-liter 8-valve motor in. Sound got too heavy, you know, fuel get expensive when you're young and stuff. And yeah, and then the bug just bit from me. And from there we are where we are today.
From a 1.3 city Golf.
1.3 carburetor, and we're now at 1.8 20 valve.
Turbo, yes,
turbo.
Like it just shows now that you start small and you just take steps until you get to the bigger picture.
Definitely. So I've loved the NA game. The NA game was nice back in the day, and I got a bit costly for everyone, you know, to improve, trying to make your car faster and stuff.
It's expensive.
And yeah, we went turbo, and turbo was the best.
And what persuaded you to go with the caddy? It's something different, it's unexpected from my point of view, but what was your deciding factor with going with this?
So I always wanted a caddy. From young, I've always wanted a caddy. I've always tell myself, hey, one day I want to own a caddy. And I was sitting one day on Gumtree, at home in bed, sitting on Gumtree. That time I wasn't into biking. I had a Motor
We all start
150cc.
I also started
so the one
there.
that with a wild, I think it's a Milano. Yeah, so I had one of those scooters, and off I went to Brackenfell, and I checked the caddy. Because a lot of these caddies, the floor is rusted.
Okay.
And so when you lift the carpet up on the driver's side or on the passenger side, you will see already the rust starts there, the firewall rust and stuff like that. checked it out, and I was like, nah, this is the one that I wanted. The body didn't look in the best of condition, but it drove, didn't have a canopy on, and the guy just wanted too much.
See, I'm bitterly disappointed.
I told him, look, it's fine. Got on the scooter, was on my way to leave. He calls me back, he's like, okay, the money you have, it's fine. I'm happy with it. We loaded the scooter, off home I went, pulled it into the driveway, and the first thing I did was take the motor out.
Immediately, yes. Like, but that just shows how versatile it is. I mean, you went there by yourself. You didn't have to ask anyone to drop you off. You load your bike on. You can use it as a work bakkie. It's like I say, there's a lot more uses with the caddy, and it's so unexpected. Like I say, I mean,
very, very unexpected.
We had some fun on our way here, and I looked at this bakkie, guys. I looked at this bakkie, and from the back, it just looks like a normal standout bakkie, and you don't see an exhaust because the exhaust comes out the side.
Yeah, side exit.
And it's quiet.
Very, very quiet.
And next thing, the tail lights just start getting smaller. I was like, how? On a motorbike? Absolutely nuts. Yes, like it.
I had a 2-liter 16-valve motor. I built that motor, put it in here, sent it away, got it driving. I only drove it for like a week, and I was like, nah, not for me. Back home, motor out, and then COVID happened. Eventually found at Getting Gear.
Yes, I know.
They still operated from their house that time. Bought the motor from them. Very good people. And yeah, loaded it in my van. Went home, took the motor out. And yeah, the journey started there. I was busy at home, and then my buddy Steven from Lekker J Works, he was also busy with conversions with his car. He bought then a house in Watersig, and he had a nice garage there, and he's like, look, Ameer, are you interested in bringing your car to my house? And we built the car from there. So, and that's where the journey started. Many late nights, we played around. I think it took us about a month to get it started.
Yes.
We knew nothing basically about 20 valve. It's a whole new
It was a research and development, but
we don't know about timing. We could get it started, but we didn't know about timing.
And I'll figure it out. I'll probably figure it out.
And then we got another good buddy of ours. I'm sure some of the guys will know. His name is Edward Krill, Loblasi.
I've heard that name before.
Nice, he had a nice golf. We got him involved to help, to get the mapping right, get it started and stuff like that. And then from there, we started basically with 154 kilowatts and 230 newtons, I think, at first performance, which is a very, very stingy
dyno, I've heard.
If you make power on that dyno, your car is strong.
Then you know it's strong.
It is strong. And then we went bigger turbo. We had a T3, T4 turbo at the time, and then from there changed the turbo, went GT30, which is on now, GT30 China turbo, and then from there we just...
Hey, and the people always have their doubts about those, eh?
They have their doubts.
Which is understandable, but you work with your budget and what you have as well.
Exactly.
If someone's looking to build something like this, besides the car, the cost of the car, just your setup, in terms of your experience, what else would people need to look out for and consider if someone's just got a caddy sitting in their backyard? You know, it always starts like, hey, my auntie's got this caddy, I want to make her an offer on that thing, and then just build it. Yeah. And they think, okay, I bought the motor, I bought the turbo, I've got everything I need. They don't take tuning into consideration and all the small labor intensive work that needs to be done. Give us a bit of insight into the cost of something like this overall.
Cost?
Your wife's gonna watch this now. Just think about those figures you told your wife that it costs now and the actual cost now. Just think wisely, Ameer.
So basically, cost on this thing to build. If you want to
scratching your head already.
if you want to build something like this, if you're not in a rush, then you build it from scratch. If you're in a rush and you don't have much of a budget, rather buy something that's done already with this conversion. Cost-wise, yeah.
I see you drag that one out, man. Just a rough.
So cost-wise, I would say my build over 100k. I spent
Just like
over 100k. I spent on this thing over the 3 years. I would say, not all at once. But this thing's got rods in. It's got the stainless steel exhaust valves. It's got ethanol content gauge in. So I've got an Innovate gauge in. It reads your ethanol content. It reads your percentage of your fuel. You can use it. You can change it to different stuff. So you need your oil pressure gauge, oil temperature gauge, and water temp. That's your three most important when running on pump. So three most important gauges. Cost-wise, yeah, like I say, over 100k. So the only reason why my build costs so much is obviously the gauges, the engineering, the rods. I've got stabilizer bars in front for safety and obviously to keep the body straight as well. With the power, I had extra plates welded in underneath at the control arms just in case those tear. I've got a big brake upgrade kit on here.
there's all that the money that's gone towards that 100k. Now he's starting to get confident. Tell us more.
So big brake upgrade kit I put in here.
No,
I had the
that's
car resprayed as well.
yes.
Ali, we all know
Ali Spray Works.
Ali Spray Works sprayed. He did a blow over for me on the bakkie. I've got Bespoke. He does the gauges for me, so the pods, gauge pods. He does that. You can hit him up for that. Like I said, like a J help you with that. The person that tunes this thing, it's between First Performance and JVS. Tuning.
Okay.
So they might do
16,
tuners.
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they might do tuners that I use. Only reason why I use two tuners is not to compare dynographs and that. It's just availability.
So now, Ameer, you've spoken about everyone and the involvement in this board. Tell us a bit about yourself and what you do. I see Elect Secure on this Elect Secure on the bakkie. That's you. So tell us a bit more about what you do, what you offer, where people can find you.
So
Go for it.
I started my business in 2016, Elect Secure Services. I basically do your cameras, CCTV, I do your alarm systems, I do your home automation, I do electrical, I do inverters, I do networking, intercom, gate motors, anything to do with security. That is basically what I specialize in. I like playing a lot with gadgets. So I open my gate at home with my phone. I switch on the lights with my phone. I speak to my phone to open the gate. I speak to my phone to switch on lights, stuff like that. So I love technology. This bakkie used to have a remote start thing in. I used to have an app also on the phone back in the day that I could start it. And the love for electronics, came a long time. And I thought, you know what, why don't I turn my passion into something where I can make a living. And I started my business in 2016 on a 110 VUCA.
Yes,
Believe it or not, on a 110 VUCA, that is where my business started. I didn't have much money at the time, but yeah, started with a VUCA. I got a job, small jobs, and that I used to ride with a crate in the middle. I had a big rider box that I used to sit on because the seat is long on that thing. I used to sit on that thing.
Yes.
I had a Virgin Active bag with all my tools in and stuff. I used to have pipes that was tied to my arm, and I used to ride on the end one, and people used to laugh at me.
Yeah,
they used to make videos and stuff. And today my business is, I can say it's going good.
It just shows you can start from humble beginnings and you never know where it might take you if you're passionate about what you do. Look at you, you started on a VUCA, you made it work. Lowest capital and highest return, and then you just achieve your dream. So big ups to you on that, bro, and hope you're motivating a lot of people out there as well. But that's everything you need to know about the bakkie. We're going to take a look at it now and go for some drives. Okay guys, we're going for a drive now, and when you're in the car it just sounds like a normal caddy with an exhaust, and if you don't know any better you would think that's what it is. Yes! Oh, that's good. What is it? Third gear?
Third gear.
Third gear spin, guys. Holy shit. I'm not gonna swear. But it's like you don't have a choice.
It's very nice. Very, very nice.
Absolutely mental. I was about to grip the dash there. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We're on camera. Let's not be that guy. I can't believe how smooth it drives as well. So inside actually it drives very nicely. I'm not getting any bumps and uncertain feelings. I'm not hitting the roof. Because like you said, you have proper suspension in here as well.
Yeah. So it's basically like a go-kart, I would say. Rides like a go-kart.
100%. Did the exhaust come off? You joking, bruh? So guys, Electrocure also does side of the road fixes, as you can see. The man's under the bakkie. We're gonna see how we can sort this out. Might as well document this as well.
Yeah, might as well.
So guys, the one thing Ameer didn't tell us is the car's pushing so much power that the exhaust rubber.
The rubber escape off.
And someone blasted it out with all the boost this thing's got. But we cable tied it. So we're gonna see how that holds. Woo! The brakes work insanely well. There's no shudder, nothing. It literally just stops.
So we are in low boost. I can't go to high boost, unfortunately.
Yeah, no high boost. I don't want to go to high boost. That feels insane.
So yeah, we keep it on low boost. And we
The
just
one thing is our cable tie is working.
Yeah.
Exhaust is staying on, so we're happy with that. But I'm honestly so impressed with how well this car drives.
But it handles quite well on the road. I mean, it takes only when you're going very fast, it gets a bit unstable.
Yeah.
It's a square. It's basically a box.
I was waiting for my foot to go through the floorboard there.
This is basically a box that you're putting a big powered motor into it, and you're trying to have fun with it. So always make sure safety first.
Yeah, safety first.
Sort
guys.
your brakes out. Brakes is number one.
And your exhaust rubbers.
And exhaust. Taking a nice Sunday cruise with this thing is it's a breeze.
No, it's really nice, bro. I can believe you.
It's a breeze.
Because like I said, there's no rattles. Everything feels stable.
Everything is nice.
And
I wish I had power steering and aircon.
oh, you don't have those.
But yeah, Mark 1s, the new specs, there is some old specs that came out with aircons. There is some caddies that did come out with aircons, but unfortunately I didn't get that specific one. But yeah,
Sometimes you can't always be
you
left.
can't have everything. You have to choose.
I can understand why you use this as a work bakkie though.
Yeah, that's
Because I mean, you've got the power and you want the comfort as well. Like
who doesn't want to hang boosted?
when I say comfort, I'm talking about for a fun car, like a race
Yeah.
car. You often compromise with like hard suspension. Sometimes people don't do brakes, you know.
So
like
with the shortened shocks I had in it was a bit more unstable than what it is now. It's much more stable than what it was. Only reason because I can adjust it to where I want it to be. I can put it where I need it to maybe suck in a little pothole and stuff like that. Because when you're very low, you can't hit those potholes.
It feels.
Yeah,
That's why you turn the radio volume down and you just you just sit within your thoughts, but when your heart is paining and
exactly. Yeah, so
it's a sad story that I know all about that.
So this is basically much better, I would say, a setup. It's not too low. There is a bit of a gap in it between the fender and the tire. So just to suck up all the bumps and stuff.
The front of this car is just through the gear changes. When you put the power down, it goes. But through the gear changes, I'm like, please just go straight. Please just go straight. I can see why you say compared to the bikes, it's a totally different experience, bro.
A totally different ball game.
It's thrilling and
I mean, if like this, you cruise.
You think it's a normally aspirated everyday car.
You can rev the thing. You don't
hear much.
No turbo noises, nothing. Traffic pulls you over, he won't even know it's a turbo.
It's a conversion.
Unless he opens the bonnet.
Yes,
but other than that, he's not gonna know that this is a turbo car. He's just gonna think, it's just the inner car, make sure everything. So I like to keep my cars in spec, roadworthy condition, everything. So because I have my son with me most of the time, everyone knows my son that see me at the drags and stuff like that.
You want to be sure you're all in the same environment.
It's a big thing for me because I don't want anything to happen to myself nor to him. So yeah, we just enjoy ourselves.
No, that's the way, bro. That's the way. Listen to this board up. Oh, this turbo's whistling.
I love that sound. Especially when you're on the highway.
And you just hear the turbo whistling.
Turbo whistling all the time. As you can see, I don't have no radio in the car.
You don't need a radio when this is the sound you got.
No, nothing. I just enjoy this thing. Wherever we go to Worcester, this thing rides on the 50-50 mix, wherever I want to go.
You take it long distance or
long distance, I just ride with a drum of it just in case. I've driven to Worcester, I've driven to Claymont without having to pull up on the ethanol and that. I just fill a full tank up, 50-50. Off I go, I come back, I probably have like half a tank still in.
That is insane.
I enjoy this thing. It's a get in and go. And we have your fun, puts big smiles on your face all the time.
Even from the passenger seat. So we're eating some bins now and it's just going so comfortably.
That sucks the bins in so nicely.
I'm so amazed, you know.
But minimal effort. We're probably going, what I would say, like 100, 120 around the bins. No issues at all.
Got the view of Table Mountain up ahead. What a road. Look at that stopping power. Absolutely crazy. We've just finished with the photo shoot and we're heading out for some fun on the road if we get the chance. But I was chatting to Ameer and I was telling him that this channel, it's to inform people the costs involved with these project cars, what you need to consider, you know, just to educate those who might want to look at getting into modifying something. And that's why wherever we can, we'll tell you the figures, what it costs, what to consider. And it's by no means to show off to say that this is how much this one spent and that one spent. It's just to prepare those who want to consider modifying and that want to do things properly. just to inform them where to buy things and what to be prepared for. So a big thank you to those who are willing to discuss it. And I look forward to bringing many more cars on this channel, conversions, project cars, so that we can see what they're capable of and what goes on behind the scenes with putting a car like that together. So just to show you guys what this bakkie looks like on the road, completely stock. There's nothing that says there's over 200 kilowatts. Besides the slicks, that's if you take note. But if you just pull up behind it, you're on the road, you would just think it's another caddy that's stanced out. And then you hear that. Man's rolling up his window. Oh, these people got a fright. That's so funny. Yes, like, I don't think the video will explain how loud it is, but it's quite loud. Yes, like it. How impressive is that for Caddy? Open up second, open up third, and he's still here right next to me, actually opening up. Absolutely mental. I love it. Oh, nah, trick man. Shut up, Ameer. Safe home, bro. Shut a lot. That was mad. I thought that was a police siren. So yeah guys, that's it from us. That's it for the feature. It was loads of fun. Thank you to Ameer from Elect Secure. I really had lots of fun on the shoot. That Caddy is something else, man. So if you see it on the road, be in for a surprise, and be sure about your decision if you want to try and race with it. But it's loads of fun, nice and reliable. Like he says, he uses it as a daily. We were riding up and down looking for a place to shoot for some photos, and it didn't give him one issue. He was happy to keep driving. So yeah, if you're interested in that car, like he said, it is for sale. He's looking for 100,000 rand. Chat to him and see what you can come up with. And I can tell you that it's definitely worth the money, just with my time spent in it today. Because as he was saying and explaining to us, to build something like that, you are going to run past that mark in terms of funds that you put in, depending on what you want to do. So thanks to Ameer for all the insight. Thank you for his time, and thank you to all of you for watching. I really appreciate it. Until the next one, take care and stay blessed.